Hello, Episcopal Diocese of El Camino Real. My name is Janet Waggoner, and my passion is partnering with other Episcopalians to bear the transforming love of God to individuals and communities. Hola, me llamo Janet Waggoner, y mi pasión es trabajar juntos con mis hermanos episcopales, dando a conocer el amor transformador de Dios a otros individuos y comunidades. I am inspired by the diversity in the Diocese of El Camino Real, and as I prepare to be with you in May, I'm brushing up on my Spanish. This is a special time in my life and in the life of the Diocese of El Camino Real. After partnering in leadership with the Diocese of Fort Worth for 6 years, I am ready to hit the ground running as bishop. Because of the remarkable leadership of Bishop Mary Gray Reeves, you are already on the move in ministry. What might God call us to do together if you call me to be your bishop? I feel a special connection with El Camino Real. In the early 1900s, my great-grandparents, Thomas and Mabel Watson, came to Central California as laborers to work in the fields. They are buried in the cemetery in Paradise. For me, another important connection with you is that, like the Diocese of El Camino Real, the Diocese of Fort Worth was born at the beginning of the 1980s. Episcopalians in young, energetic dioceses like ours understand what it means to be Episcopalians, to be steeped in tradition, yet willing to change. I came to know the love of God in my home church in Goldendale, Washington, just north of the Central Columbia River Gorge. I met the Episcopal Church when I was in college in Oregon. I fell in love with the liturgy and the commitment to Scripture and social justice. I have been a priest of this church for nearly 20 years now. I have served as a parish priest in 3 different congregations, interim pastor of a Lutheran congregation, and now, for 6 years, as canon to the ordinary in the Diocese of Fort Worth. My ministry as canon is unique. Because our diocese is served by part-time provisional bishops, my role as full-time canon to the ordinary includes serving as chief of staff and administrative officer of the diocese, as well as overseeing transition ministry, congregational development, the ordination process, and pastoral care for our clergy. I have a deep commitment to parish ministry. 6 years ago, the bishop and I said to the congregations of our diocese, "We believe in you. If you can dream it, if God calls you to it, we will support you in it. Nothing is off the table." Since then, our provisional bishops and I have traveled tens of thousands of miles and raised almost $1 million to directly support the ministries of our congregations. And we work alongside Episcopalians in our communities, from planting new churches to marching for love, not hate, from building shelves at the Four Saints Food Pantry to coordinating a county-wide prayer service for children separated from their families at the border. What exciting, inspiring things might God call us to do together? As your bishop, my ministry would continue to be sustained by the things which uphold and inspire me now, especially my prayer life and my family. My prayer life is grounded in Bible study, the daily office, the Eucharist, and a rule of life kept with my sisters in the Society of the Companions of the Holy Cross. My family is a source of joy and strength. My husband, Ed, is a theology professor. My daughter, Wynn, is an animal lover and a volunteer at the local animal shelter. My son, Ben, enjoys video games and plays the saxophone in his middle school band. Our dog, Comet, brightens our days with mischief and love. As we discern together, what I bring to you is a heart full of love for the Diocese of El Camino Real, courage to risk and to fail and to try again, and confidence that God is just beginning to show us the length and width and height and depth of God's love, a love so profound that it really does change the world. Day by day, you are in my prayers, and I can't wait to be with you at the walkabouts. Until then, vaya con Dios.